Have you considered making money on the side of either your 9 to 5 or whatever business you're in? Have you wanted more freedom in your life? Well, believe it or not, the Forex industry could be exactly what you need. But the problem is people do it really, really badly. So welcome to this webinar. My name is Hitherman, and I'm going to talk you through the process in which Forex trading can actually make you a profitable trader using just 1 hour a day, anytime in your day, and at the comfort of wherever you want to be, whether that's at home, whether that's on holiday. You choose, but the most important thing is let's make some money. So why should you listen to me? Well, I came across Forex in 2008. Before that, I created a property business in 2004. And before that, I went to university, was an absolute A-grade student. Like, I was just an academic. I thought university would give me all the options to make lots of money. And trust me, it doesn't. And so when I came across the financial markets in 2008, I had already started a business, like I said, in property, but I never had the freedom. So Forex was a game changer for me. But I also learned how quickly things can go wrong. And that is very, very simply down to what goes on in here and how people are manipulated into thinking of money and making it really, really quick. We are not a get-rich-quick scheme. So I created Fortune Academy, the world's first lifetime education company that teaches you how to build wealth. I take businesses from inception and I eventually take them public. But it all started when I got the freedom with Forex. And that is why I'm so passionate. This is my vehicle to teach people how to create wealth, do it safely in a very fast-moving world, and more importantly, create freedom in their life so that you can actually be anywhere in the world, travel, be with family, loved ones, have a proper relationship for once, and not have to worry about money. So listen up, because I've got some really key learning points that you need to take notes on before you know whether this industry is ready for you. So I'm just going to give you a very quick lesson on the very basics of Forex. So the word Forex, what does it stand for? Well, you may already know, foreign exchange. How have you already been part of this industry? Well, when you go on holiday, because every time you exchange a currency, let's say pound to dollars, you are going from one exchange rate to the other. Do you notice that there is never ever two currencies that have the same ever exchange rate? So there's, for example, you will never get £1 equals $1. It is never the case. And that is the beauty of where financial markets in Forex make money, because every time there is a difference, you make some money or you can trade it. For example, with that pound against the dollar example, if I said to you that this is the pound against the dollar, that's a GBP USD, this is price, and this is a time scale. So over the period of time, the price of the £1 against the dollar will always fluctuate. Now we can go up or down. I've just put a random depiction here, so it's not real. It's just, it could happen. You know, it's just that everything moves up and down. There is just no such thing as a flat line. If we did have £1 equals $1, then you would have a flat line. And that would not be anything the banks are interested in, because the world makes a lot of money through the Forex market, through currency fluctuations. The banks bank on it. They want the fluctuations in the currency so that they can actually trade it. How do they trade it? Well, let me give you two colors, one green, one red. Well, when things are going up, what do you think you would be doing? You're right, you would buy. When things are going downwards, you would want to sell. So the beauty of this industry, and I mean, if you could also capture some of the smaller moves, but the beauty of this industry is that whether or not there is a recession or whether there's good news, bad news, everything is going to cause movement in the market. And it's catching the movement of this market in the right direction, i.e. when things are going up, you want to buy. When things are going down, you want to sell, etc. You cannot pick up every movement. You cannot always be right. But the key thing is you must have a strategy to do this properly, and you must have risk management. So I'm going to talk about those two things and why they're important. But first and foremost, I'm going to talk about why people fail in this industry. And it's the biggest industry in the financial markets. It's over $5 trillion of money moving in the world at any one given day. It's a Monday to Friday market, so you don't have any work on the weekends. You don't have to trade on the weekends. You can actually enjoy your weekends, but you can make some serious money if you've got the right strategy, if you've got the funds, if you've got risk management, and you have an emotional control on your psychology. So I'm going to go through the basics and what you need to get through this industry really well. But before I do that, I want to go through problems in this industry. And why is it that 95% of people who try Forex go wrong? What are they doing wrong? I think if you learn this part is probably the most important part. Rather than me just giving you good stuff and saying this works, you have to understand why people fail in this industry, because I don't want you to get into those bad habits, because as long as you understand that, then you're on a path to succeed. So that's what I'm going to be talking about next. So first, we've got to talk about where is the money. So let's just draw out a scenario. This is you when you're trying to trade Forex. Money is in the bank, usually. So when you trade money, like pound against a dollar, think of any currency. Pound, I've given you two here. We can talk about Japanese yen, we can talk about the euro, we can talk about the Aussie dollar. There are so many different currencies we can talk about, and they're all what we would consider in a bank. So that's where the money is at. Now, in an ideal scenario, you can just pick up the phone to the bank and trade Forex and say, I would like to trade a long position or take a short position or buy or sell. And that would be the ideal scenario where you can pick up the phone to the bank, or you can trade exactly through the bank terminals. But the people who haven't got direct access to the bank are called retail traders. And retail traders need to go through something called a broker. And I will be very honest, it's the brokers that ruin the industry. Why? Because everybody's heard of a broker. Everybody in Forex has probably spoken to a broker on the phone, and they will try and become your best friend, and they will try and teach you how to trade, or they will try and encourage you or manipulate you into trading, either with signal services or managed accounts, or just get rich quick schemes disguised in like some serious manipulation. I hate brokers, and if I could get away with never using a broker, I would. But the unfortunate truth is, as a retail trader, that is people who haven't got access to the banks themselves, one day of course you will, but while you're not able to, you have to use a broker. So my job is to teach you how these brokers work so that you do not get manipulated by them. So this is how they make their money. Number one, every time you click buy and sell, they make something called a transaction cost. Okay, so think about it. In that previous example, this one, every time the market's moving, do you think a broker will encourage you to take very short-term trading systems or a long-term trading system? Like a very, very short, they'll make you try and, you probably guessed it, yep, they will probably want you to take every little up and down movement in a trade. They will make you want to go buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, as often as possible in one day. And that is the problem with the industry, because brokers entice you to do so. And as a result, you're giving them a lot of what they want, which is transaction costs. Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing in terms of how they make money, because let's face it, they have to make money somehow. And that comes from, clicking buy and sell. But just don't click buy and sell too often. That's the serious and very simple explanation of just don't be a high frequency trader. That means if you're taking any more than 10 trades a day, you're trading way too much. So that's my first tip for you. Secondly, the other way that brokers make money, and in fact, probably the most amount of money is made in this way, is when, let's make this scenario. Let's say you win. Who pays you? You'd think like a game on Monopoly. Oh, the banker pays me. Technically, nothing really reaches the bank. Everything here is a virtual relationship, and the brokers tend to hold your trades, hold your positions, and what they do is they take your losses. So their biggest incentive is you putting money into your account. Let's say people start off with a £500 account, and they will wait for you to lose it because they know that you would not like to work hard at making money. You are going to be thinking get rich quick. You're going to think, oh, this is a very easy way. Just click buy and sell. There's only two options, and it's got to be, something in it. And you see so many opportunities because the market is constantly moving. So you will be sucked into the get rich quick. You will think, I can make this £500 become 5,000 by the end of the week. Like, there are people out there that will entice you. There's a lot of scam profiles on Instagram, so be careful of that. A lot of them who are using female pictures are actually using a lot of my pictures, which is why I know this industry is so tainted. Be careful of people who are enticing you with very high turnaround numbers. Like if they're saying they can take a £500 account to 5,000 in a week or a month, think of the percentage return. That's ridiculous. Like, just be really sensible here. What does a bank do in a year? I mean, they're struggling to do 2% annually. Okay, let's use Warren Buffett, someone who's considered a successful trader. He is going to be giving, on average, his investors something like 10 to 13% on a good year. So a good year is something like 13%. Now, the good news is Forex can still be a bit more exciting than 13%. You can make up to 40% a year if you take a medium-sized risk and you are following the risk management and if you've got a good strategy. How do I know? Well, I've got tons of students. Now, there are levels of education that you should know with Forex, but I want to create something simple for beginners so that you have no intimidation, that you can build trust in this industry. Because I'll be very honest, this industry is tainted full of horrible people just trying to get your money and just make you lose it because they're disguised as a broker. Now, the good news about Fortune Academy and myself, we are not affiliated with any broker. The message is on our website, loud and clear. We do not recommend brokers. We do not manage people's money. We do not provide signal services, etc. We literally teach you the raw techniques to how to trade. And that is very important, because if you can learn that, you will learn everything you need. You will become better equipped on a psychological level, on a strategy level, and you will not make the bad mistakes that everybody else is doing. And you will hopefully, and I really hope and pray, you will stop the get rich quick thinking that, to be honest, on a neuroscience level, we're actually born with. Our brain is designed to take shortcuts. So it's kind of, it's an unfair advantage of being a human being, or an unfair advantage for the marketing guys behind brokers. They know you want to get rich quick, and they're going to feed into that. So I'm here trying to break that bad habit. I'm teaching you how these guys make money. They will make money from transaction costs and from taking your losses. So what's the bottom line with brokers? Do we just completely avoid them? No, I think you need to learn how to pick a broker, and I teach you that in my course. So I will give you complete transparency on how this industry works and even more depth behind this. There are so many layers to this. What I've given you here is like 10% of the information that you will learn from me. So if you really want to learn behind the scenes of how this works and how you can lose money, I'd rather you learnt that, because then you can avoid falling into that trap. But we haven't finished yet, because I want to go through a few other things, and really to do with psychology, because that is huge. So stay tuned. Make sure you're still taking notes. It's coming up right now. So these are the reasons people fail. Number one is purely by having a get rich quick mentality. That means, you just want to make lots of money straight away with like the most smallest amount of initial deposit. I'll be very honest with you. In Forex, you need money to make money. So if you're going to trade a £100 account and expect that to go far, I'll be honest, this is not for you. However, that is where I come in. Fortune Academy steps in to give people a minimum of £25,000 each. And it can go up and up and up. But at the fast track Forex level, you can get £25,000. So this is a big, big thing, because only that kind of money is decent enough to make returns that are a bit more life-changing. Like, what's the point of trading 1 hour Forex with, and that's, this is, okay, so let me say second point would be small money deposits. So taking one, this is a get rich quick. Get rich quick means £100 becoming £1,000 in a week. Like, that is unheard of. I don't want you to think that you can do that. So let's just obliterate that get rich quick mentality right now. If you don't believe that you can be a good trader, if you don't want to remove this thought of your mind right now, then you should just stop this webinar right now, because this is really not for you, okay? Because I am not here to help you consider get rich quick as part of Forex. The second problem, like I've just said, is when people have too small a deposit, and that is where Fortune Academy comes in. I will give you 25K from Fortune Academy trading funds if you are a good trader. And it's all in the Fast Track Forex. So once you do the course, you'll get the options to upgrade to this. It's up to you. Like, we've made it that easy for you to learn. But this part comes in as an application type process where I need to make sure you're actually giving me at least 4 months worth of data of trading, and you're at least 10% up in profit. So I'm not asking for much. I'm asking for you to be a serious player, follow the rules, do it for a minimum of 4 months, and then we can give you 25K and we'll split the profits, because that's what's in it for us. I'm not going to give you money for free and just say, yeah, go and enjoy your life. Like, what is the point in that? You wouldn't respect it if it was completely free, let's be honest. And I wouldn't do it as a business, because that doesn't make sense to give money away. We're not a charity. We have got a charity attached to Fortune Academy. It's a mental health charity, but this is not it. I'm here to teach you how to create wealth. And to do that, I want a win-win scenario. So I would happily give you 25K after you've learned everything at the Fast Track Forex level, and we'll split it 50-50. Like, I can't be more fair than that, okay? The next thing that people do wrong is they're trading emotions. So I'm going to just write it down because I just want to get it over and done with, but I want to talk about it now. So emotions are so powerful. Money and your emotional power is hugely linked. So for example, when you win money, the neuroscience is the same of taking a line of cocaine, apparently. I've never taken drugs. I don't plan to, hopefully. And I just want you guys to understand that that's how strong the link is. Like, making money is the same neuroscience as taking a line of cocaine. That's why cocaine is such a big issue in the industry. It's not a good thing, by the way, and it will make you lose money very quick. Now, on the opposite side, losing money has the same neuroscience as death. Like, that's pretty depressing. To know that when you lose money, whether it's £10 or £100 or $10,000 or even £200,000, like I lost in 2 days once upon a time when I was trying to get rich quick. Trust me, I've learned through all the mistakes, and it feels like someone's died. It really does. So in case you're thinking, well, how does she know about all the goods and the bad side, the good and the bad of Forex? I tried to teach myself in 2008. I tried to follow all this free information online. Free information is worth every penny. That's my real honest truth for you guys. Like, if anyone's teaching you Forex for free, it's because they're getting paid by a broker, or they are a broker disguised as like a manipulation tactic. I am not a broker. I don't like brokers. Brokers know that, but we need them. And I teach you how to pick one, but keep them at arm's length so they don't manipulate and ruin your trading. So I teach you that in the Fast Track Forex. But because I'm not a broker, I'm going to be very honest with you. If I could get good results from people and get a 50%, profit split by giving you free education, I would. But I know people don't actually respect free. So we've made it very, very affordable at Fortune Academy for you to learn Forex. Forex is something that I'm passionate about. Why? Because it was a game changer for me. I had a property business. I had lots of money from that, but I had no time. So what is the point of having lots of money, no time, and no freedom? I had a really bad relationship in my life. I was very anxious. My mental health was a mess. I don't believe I was happy at all. And it was very evident in my personal life. So when I learned Forex, the thing that I really got obsessed about is being able to be free, like to be anywhere, not having to talk to people. The best thing about Forex is you don't have to speak to people to make money. You can literally be anywhere in the world. You can even trade on a long haul flight. If you've got Wi-Fi on the plane, you can trade on the plane. Like, it's amazing. You've got the best life ever, but it comes at a price. It comes at a price of discipline. Are you able to get your emotional control, your trading psychology? This is big. Like, you've got to really look at your self-image and ask yourself, am I super attached to money? Like, does it define me? Does it make me feel like a better person because I've got it? Or does it make me feel like an absolute lowlife if I don't have it? And if you do have that problem, which many of us do, then this self-image needs to be changed. I even help you learn how to be detached from money. Now, that's a very long process, but I'm willing to take you through that process. Eventually, if you become part of Fortune Academy member, we call it the Fortune family, you will definitely learn how that process works. And then making money becomes a byproduct of who you are. So my philosophy is very, very simple. You're not going to take the money with you when you die. Let's be honest. But while you're living on this earth, I want you to really enjoy life. Like, I want you to really have a proper life, not just getting by month, just trying to pay the bills, having a mediocre relationship at home and a really mediocre work or professional life, and just hating every moment of your life. Like, that's a major issue. And talking about mental health, that will affect you. You will get depressed. Like, the UK is the most depressed country on the planet. I think the US is close. But antidepressants are the biggest prescribed medication on the planet. And it's not by accident. It's the way we live. We are almost a slave to money. So this is my mission. My philosophy through Fortune Academy is to break that horrible cycle of people being slaves to money. I want you to have money, have a healthy relationship with it, and literally have so much of it that you can enjoy life, be free, but stop being a slave. That's my honest philosophy through Fortune Academy, and that's why I created it. It's a legacy builder for me. So the first step, I thought, how can I get people to really love Forex? The most difficult, the most incredibly toxic environment at times, to make it a safe place. Well, that's because one more thing I haven't talked about here is this. Number 4, you need risk management. Like, sometimes people have a strategy of how to get in. Like, I'm not saying that every trader is rubbish. Like, they may have a good entry, but then their exit might be a bit poor. Exits are all about how you get out of a trade. Now, in a nutshell, if your risk management's poor, then it doesn't matter what your strategy is, you will never make money. So this is the most important thing. I teach you the rolling risk management system, which is something I created looking at hedge funds. I got taught from a hedge fund owner in London in 2009 onwards, and he was my mentor in Forex. So I absolutely live and swear by mentors. I learned property through mentors. I learned the IPO business I'm doing right now through mentors. I've learned so much I'm doing in my life through people who are better than me and forever guide me. And so I want to be that for you guys. I want to help you in your risk management. And of course, it's all about having a strategy as well, how to get in and out of trades. You cannot trade Forex unless you have this. So if you can really tell yourself, okay, I'm not going to be a get-rich-quick person, then that's the first criteria for me to have you as a Fast Track Forex member. You want to be part of the Fortune family, you need to get rid of the get-rich-quick mentality. Then second, I want you to invest in your education. If you find that something too difficult, is that too unreasonable to ask for you to invest not on shoes and clothes and nonsense, but on stuff that's going to make you grow here. And that is going to be a lifelong skill. You can use the skill you learn in Fast Track Forex forever. It is incredible what you learn. You will get confidence in the Forex market. You will have access to upgrading to this if you want. If you've got your own money, then you're fine. Then you can also learn about how your trading psychology works, learn the most powerful risk management strategy in the world, and you will get a short-term trading strategy here. Now, when I say short-term, why have I picked short-term? Because I want you to feel the profits. Because if I give you the best, and I'll be very honest with you, Fast Track Forex is an incredible training program. It's a first time ever release from Fortune Academy. And we've taken years before we even released a product because we wanted it to be perfect. But I've catered it for beginners, for intermediate level, or any trader that's not getting consistent results. So if you are that person, or you just want to get more confidence in Forex, then you need the Fast Track Forex program. Look below and you'll see exactly what's in there. Now, the last thing you really need to know is that there are some very high level training that we do, but that's not online. And the stuff I put online is limited to help a beginner and an intermediate level just get you started. You'll have everything you need though. It's a full 360. How to pick a broker, how to get in a trade, how to get out of a trade, how to say no to a trade opportunity and why, and how to cherry pick. It's really, really powerful. But there is always the next layer of more advanced levels. So if you want, the aim is you get so excited by the results you get. You can get results in 24 to 48 hours after you've learned the course, okay? So there is hours worth of knowledge here, but if you dedicate a full day or a weekend to learning this, you will have completed the course, and I suggest you do it that way. I'd rather you get really immersive, really just like learn this properly inside out. You've got it for life. That means you can review the course over and over, and any module you didn't fully get, you can go back and learn it. You even have lifetime access to me. So I will give you the option to have access to me for questions, for anything you don't get, and just that holding hand experience, you know, like someone who can just be like, let me guide you. I can help you through this crazy, crazy industry. I just want you guys to be free, have lots of money, and be safe trading Forex. I'm sick of seeing all the nonsense out there, and I'm sick of seeing people lose money through Forex. For me, it was an incredible journey. If I can do that for people out there, that is my mission done in life. If I can show people how to make money, how to really enjoy their life and do the things that really matter, then I feel my mission at Fortune Academy is done. But the offer you're getting on this Fast Track Forex is super limited. And when I say that, look at the timer. Like, this is not going to last forever. We want to reward action takers. So if you are watching this webinar and think, yep, you know what, I've had enough of the nonsense out there, I want to do something proper, then this offer is for you. So please take advantage of it, because when the timer runs out, it will go. And I don't want you to miss out, because I want to make this as affordable as possible, as accessible, and help as many people as possible. So really, really do tell your friends, do get your loved ones on this. It is worth doing something like this together, because you will really enjoy it. So make sure you look at the details below for the Fast Track Forex course. All your questions, we've got everything that you need answered there for you. You've got student results. You'll see how amazing the results are. So even if you don't believe anything I say, look at the results we've got from our students and find them, look at them. They're on social media, etc. You'll find them, and you can also ask them yourself. So I am also on social media. Follow me. I am on Instagram, YouTube, like every social media you know, and the username is always @hitherman, nothing else. Okay, so I would love to work with you. I want to see you on the Fast Track Forex, and I want to see you on the lifetime option. So if you are there, I will definitely speak to you soon. Goodbye.